Hello and welcome back to the channel, and this is part 2 of my Harry Potter fan club series, and I'm going through all of the quizzes on the Harry Potter fan club initially to find out what house I'm going to be sorted in, what my wand is and what my Patronus is going to be. In the last episode I did the sorting hat quiz, so if you want to check that out, I won't leave any spoilers here. Go and check out the video, it will be linked below, and I'll also leave it in the card up above. Once I have done these quizzes, I will also be looking at doing some of the general knowledge quizzes on this site as well, and see how well I do on them. If that is something you're interested in, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a like, and get involved in the comments because I do reply to everyone. In this episode, we are going to be finding out what my Patronus is going to be. I've never had a consistent one for this, so I'm actually looking forward to see what it gives me this time. And this is going to be the one that I'm going to stick with from now on. If you are interested in any more in-depth Harry Potter content, we make out theory videos, and we also make lots of in-depth breakdown videos of all trailers and things that are released about the Wizarding World. I will leave the links to some of these below. One of them will include my full breakdown of the state of play gameplay for the Hogwarts Legacy game. I have found so many secrets. If that's something you're interested in, then obviously check it out below. But without any further ado, let's get into this video. A Patronus is a kind of protective force, a protection of the very thing that the Dementor feeds upon: hope, happiness, and the desire to survive. Okay, so as I said, I've not really had a consistent version of this, so I'm really looking forward to doing this. It should be interesting to see. I've got my headphones on, obviously, because this says better with headphones, so... Ooh. Oh, the stag there looks amazing. Oh, I like the effect around the mouse as well, that looks really cool. Let's get into it. Relax and think of your happiest memory. Glitter, shine, or glow? I'm gonna go with glow. Don't know why. Oh. Oh, okay, it's timed. This is going to be a quick video then. This is timed. I did not realise that. I was trying to rationalise all of the thoughts. Serve, protect, seek. Protect. That's what a Patronus does at the end of the day, isn't it? It protects the caster. Smooth or rough? Smooth. I much prefer the feel of like silk to denim, that type of thing. Like most of the clothing I wear is like smooth clothing, not like rough or itchy. Prowl, play, preen. Prowl was the one that instantly came to me, so I'm going to prowl. I can't explain why, I just instantly was attracted to that word. What was it going to show me? That definitely had feet. It's all feet. I don't know if this is just like a generic scene. Safe or free? Safe. I'd love the feeling of being safe. When you know you're at home with the family and you're safe. No better feeling. Comfort, advise, impress. Comfort. I genuinely prefer to comfort people if there's something wrong, obviously. I mean, I'm quite good at advice as well, but my initial instinct would be to comfort somebody. The sound is really loud. Oh, we're already here. This is already my Patronus. Oh, it's a cat. A black and white cat. Do you know what's strange? I literally have a black and white cat at home. I'm a little bit disappointed. I mean, I like cats. I'm a little bit disappointed, though. I was hoping for something that flies. But I do like it. It's relevant to me. It's one of those ones, obviously. I've got a black and white cat at home. It seems very relevant. So that's actually really interesting. This is a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. So what I'm probably going to do is move on to the wand one straight away, and we'll do this as all as one video. Okay, so I've clicked on the link to suggest what my Patronus says about me. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually say anything about my specific Patronus. However, it is the 9th most popular. So that's really interesting to know that actually there's quite a lot of them. Black and white cats is 9th most popular. There's a hedgehog, which would be really cool actually. A white stallion would have been amazing. That'd be really cool. But yeah, it's not one of the most common, but it's also not one of the rarest. So I think that sums me up pretty perfectly. So because that was such a quick quiz, I'm going to do the wand ceremony as part of this video as well. So let's see what my wand is going to be. So how would you describe yourself? I'm 5'9" and a bit, so I'm going to say average height. I'm not sure. I wouldn't class that as short, but obviously I think 6 foot and over is probably tall. I'm going to say about average. About average towards short. My eye colour is blue, grey, green, blue. Just blue. We'll go with blue. What day was you born on? Unlucky for some, I was born on the 13th, which is an odd number. So what do you pride yourself on most? Determination, imagination, resilience, intelligence, originality, optimism, and kindness. Now the two that instantly jump out to me is imagination, which is what I love to use for making these sorts of videos, and kindness, because I do try to be kind to everyone. But for the purposes of Harry Potter, I'm going to go with imagination, because this is obviously Harry Potter and this is my theory videos and that sort of stuff is the things that I love about this world. So I'm going to go imagination. You are travelling alone down a deserted road and you reach a crossroads. Do you continue left towards the sea, right towards a castle, or ahead towards the forest? I said this in the last video, I feel really comfortable inside forests. I really like being inside forests, so I'm going to head towards the forest. What do you most fear? Fire, darkness, isolation, heights, or small spaces? Now, fire is obviously scary, but it's nothing that's really made me terrified of it. Darkness, again, I'm not scared of the dark. I never really have been. Small spaces, I actually love small spaces. Like, if I could sleep in a coffin, I would. Like, I love being in, like, confined spaces. Heights, I think the last time I did this quiz, heights would have probably been my answer. However, I went on a course with fire service and they helped me overcome a lot of that fear. There's still elements of vertigo and that sort of thing, but I think that would have been my main choice then. But I think now isolation is probably more scary to me than heights. The thought of being alone and not being able to contact people or have somebody to talk to or be with, that scares me more than heights. And again, like I said in my last video, or it might have been the beginning of this one, that the reason why I do YouTube is because I like to engage with people. So I think that the fear of isolation would be worse. In a chest of magical artifacts, would you choose the silver dagger, the ornate mirror, the glittering jewel, the bound scroll, the golden key, the dusty bottle, or the black glove? Silver dagger intrigues me. I really like blacksmithery, if that's a word. I like seeing designs of daggers. An ornate mirror, I probably wouldn't choose it. I've got no interest in that. I don't want to see myself. So the glittering jewel, obviously, that's quite intriguing because it could be worth something. It could also be magical. The bound scroll, obviously, we don't know what that contains. It could be nothing. It could be a shopping list, but it could contain some interesting information. The golden key, I mean, it could be a key to something specific, but I don't know. The dusty bottle, no interest. Black glove, no interest. Bound scroll, silver dagger. I'll go dagger. Dagger was the first one that jumped out to me, so I'm going to go dagger. Let's have a look. What wand have I got? Hollywood, with a phoenix core, 12.5 inches. Holly is one of the rarer kinds of wand wood, traditionally considered protective. That's good to know. It works most happily for those who may need help overcoming the tendency to anger and impetuosity. At the same time, holly wands often choose owners who are engaged in some dangerous and often spiritual quest. Holly is one of those woods that varies most dramatically in performance depending on the wand's core. Didn't know this. And it is notoriously difficult wood to team with a phoenix feather, as the wood's volatility conflicts strangely with the phoenix detachment. In the unusual event of such a pairing finding its ideal match, however, nothing and nobody should stand in their way. That's really interesting. I didn't know this about the phoenix feather and the Hollywood. So have a look about the phoenix core then. This is the rarest core type. Phoenix feathers are capable of the greatest ranges of magic, though they may take longer than either unicorn or dragon core to reveal this. They show the most initiative, sometimes acting on their own accord, a quality that many witches and wizards dislike. I mean, it helped Harry out a lot, obviously, with the golden flames that come out of the wand, but I suppose if it starts acting of its own accord at random times, it could be an issue if it goes off in your pocket. I wonder if that's what Mad Eye was referring to. I've known many a wizard who's blown off a buttock. Maybe they had phoenix claws. Phoenix feather wands are always the pickiest when it comes to potential owners, for the creature from which they are taken is one of the most independent and detached in the world. These wands are the hardest to tame and personalise, and their allegiance is usually hard won. I didn't know any of this, and this is actually really fascinating to read. I'm going to have to read through a lot of the wand meanings on this website. Most wands will be in the range of between 9 and 14 inches, while I have sold extremely short wands, 8 inches and under, and very long wands over 15 inches. These are exceptionally rare, and the latter case, a physical peculiarity demanded the excessive wand length. I wonder if that's Hagrid's wand. That'd be really interesting if that was just making pure reference to Hagrid's wand. That'd be really cool. However, abnormally short wands usually select those in whose character something is lacking, rather than because they are physically undersized. So I believe Umbridge, she's described as short and squat, so she is actually small, but her wand was abnormally short, I believe. So that goes with that, the fact that she's lacking in character, she's evil. But that's really interesting. I didn't know some of these facts, so that's really interesting to see and how they play into other characters that we know throughout the story as well. So there you have it. We've decided that my Patronus is the black and white cat, which I'm actually getting more and more on terms with. I do like it. It is relevant to my home life. And the wand is just blowing me away. It's Holly and Phoenix Core, which is exactly the same as Harry's. But the information that I learned about the wand is just really interesting to know, because I wasn't aware of some of this information. And the fact that they're really hard to combine is actually really cool to know, especially about Harry as well. The fact that that wand specifically obviously was destined for him. But the fact that they're not normally made is just a really interesting fact. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. It is just a way of getting to know me a bit better. But from here, I will be doing some more Harry Potter fan clubs, but they are going to be Harry Potter quizzes, and we'll see how well I do on them. I am good at looking up information. Whether I can pick it off the top of my head, we're yet to see. So stick around on the channel for that. We also have some more Secrets of Dumbledore information videos coming out soon, and some more videos based around the Hogwarts Legacy game. If that's anything you're interested in, don't forget to subscribe and get involved in the channel. I do reply to all the comments below. But that is it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. But until then, mischief managed.